What's good, Divine Collective? It is your good sis Iman here, returning with another reading for you all. My readings, I want to be a little bit more practical. I love to read practically, where you can use these energies to your biggest advantage. So this particular reading is going to be surrounded around emotions and how those emotions with each element are affecting your body status at this point, okay? By no means is this a medical reading. I am not giving any medical advice. Please, if you are seeking medical advice, go to whomever it is that you entrust with that. But this is just going to be a reading letting us know where your emotions are being stored in your body right now, what Spirit has in store for you with the tarot as to why these situations may be occurring. And we're going to pull a galactic council card to see which galactic council can definitely help you all with this. And ending off with an oracle card that gives us some idea as to where or what chakras are being affected at this time. Okay, this is going to be an elemental reading, so that means I'm going to go by air, fire, water, and earth. Okay, all right, y'all, stay tuned. Greetings, my beautiful water signs, my gorgeous collective. We're going to go ahead and say a quick prayer for you all. Spirit, I ask that you open the gates, guardian angels, ancestors, benevolent ones, great old ones, the water spirits, source, our holy guardian angels. Open the gates that are of you, close all of those that are not of you all, to give a clear, concise reading and message for our water signs. That is our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces collective family. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Please direct us to exactly what our water sign collective needs to know in regards to where their emotions are being stored in their body, what these emotions are, how and who will be assisting them in the Galactic Council, and some information on how to activate this particular healing within their bodies. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you in advance for this message. Thank you, Spirit, for this message for my water signs. Water signs. Give us 3 cards, source. And 3. The third one is like always falling on the floor here. We are going to take it. We are going to take it. Oh, okay. Beautiful energy. So Spirit is telling me to rearrange this. So I'm feeling that. Yeah, I see now. All right. Water signs. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear. And I'm hearing fear of the unknown, because there's something that is present in your life that you are embarking on and you've never done it before. And I'm hearing that Spirit needs you to stand tall like a tree at this point. I'm wanting you all to stand tall as a tree, okay? We have here the Eight of Wood, okay, which is like the Eight of Pentacles. So that means that there's a creative project in the works. Then you also have the Gallbladder, which is the number 25, which is the Devil card. I'm sorry, 15, which is the Devil card. Okay. And then you have the large intestines, which is the number 18, which is the Moon card, okay? So, off rip right now, Spirit is saying there needs to be a toxin cleanse from the large intestines. Some of you all like are backed up, right? And you're looking for a nice flow of energy, but the energy is like is hard. It's stagnant. That's the word I'm looking for. It's stagnant. And this stagnation is affecting the gallbladder region where the liver is, right? So this is automatically giving me your elimination system, root chakra, needing foundation. And because there's a lot of root chakra energy here, the Eight of Wood is indicative of needing to firmly plant your roots into the ground before you fully take flight on this project, okay? Again, this is no medical advice. This is just for pure information purposes only, as to where we can heal energetically in our bodies the emotions that we are undergoing at this time, okay? So the fear is kind of like keeping the water collective tied down. You're water, so you're supposed to be flowing all the time. You're supposed to be weaving in and out of, different spaces, different places, being able to just flow and go and create your own wave, you feel me, and go with that wave. But I'm feeling as if the wave is being like it was like this big ass like branch, this big ass tree branch or whatever, just like planted in the middle of your stream, and now you're having to find a way around it. So it's kind of like if you can picture, you all, having, say it's a stream of water, right? And then all of a sudden something just comes in and boom, hit your ass in the middle of your flow, and you're going, and then you crash into this flow, right? But you're water, so what happens is you are going to find a way to flow around it. So Spirit is saying that you have to find out you have to find the energy to flow around that blockage, right? And just continue to go upon your stream. This particular new moon in Scorpio that we're having is going to be able to intensify how to clear this blockage out of your space. Because this card here says that something is trapped, right? There's trapped energy in your liver. Hence why the gallbladder came out, right? Because the gallbladder is a part of the liver. What do we hold in the gallbladder? What do we hold in the liver? We tend to hold rage. So there needs to be a release too of anger. You need to release anger, because this anger is actually causing inflammation to your large intestine. This anger, this fear that you're feeling is causing you to be a slave to your body, right? So we have the devil, enslavement, contracts. The devil deals with contracts. Spirit is saying that they need you to go from the bottom up and cleanse. So a lot of you all might be having discomfort in your feet, your legs, your ankles, your knees, because you're not being flexible. You're not knowing how to flex around this. You haven't found that flow to go around the blockage, right? That blockage that came and just planted itself in the middle of whatever you had going on, in the middle of your flow, right? But we have to know how to be flexible throughout life in order to know how to ride the wave of different unexpected shifts. Let's go ahead and tap into tarot, because there's something here, right? Dealing with the moon too. That could be an energy that is kind of like an energy that you swallowed. That's what I'm seeing. You digested this energy back in like Virgo season. And instead of releasing it, you digested it. And when you digested it, it became trapped in the liver. And now it's kind of like your lymphatic system is being affected at this point. The lymphatic system deals with cleansing the body. So that's why I said it's like there needs to be a cleansing, like a heavy metal toxin cleanse, okay, that comes along with this. And I'm seeing chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is going to assist in moving these toxins from out of the body. Something back in Virgo season. Could be Virgo season, could be Cancer season that this happened. It could have been Cancer season that this particular information came to you and you didn't quite digest it until Virgo season. And now with the new moon in Scorpio, Spirit is asking you to release it, because it's caused a fear of motion. It's caused a fear of motion, right? Water sign, Spirit, thank you for the clarity. What is this that caused a halt in the flow of our dear water signs? Three of Wands. You had an opportunity to go somewhere. You had an opportunity to change and shift timelines, but you decided not to. You decided that you knew what was best for your life, and you held on to something in the past. You see how he's holding on to, like, this wand here looks like it's kind of like a past thing. His arm is like being pulled back, not to this front wand, right? So it seems like he's weighing out his options, but he chose the past. He chose to go along with past energy as opposed to moving forward with this new wand that's in front of him, right? All these means of travel, by airplane, by ship, by feet, to go forward. All of these opportunities to go forward, yet he chose to pass. I'm getting very stubborn energy here. Like it feels like you may have, water signs, you all may have had like a tit for tat situation with someone, and as opposed to choosing a new route, you chose to take an old route to your emotions. So like here's the interesting thing about emotions, right? So when emotions arise for us, they give us the opportunity to choose a new path, right? A new way of handling them, or the old way of handling them. It's always either or. At that given moment, there's so much that's running and rushing through our bodies at that time, that we have to make a split decision. And I feel like when you made that decision, water signs, I feel like you chose to handle a certain situation the way that you would have chose to handle it in the past, meaning that you didn't bring upon like a new energy into your flow. Okay, you whatever this spat that you had with someone, it was very aggressive energy, and you held on to your motherfucking, like, you held on to your stubborn old energy. Okay, and Spirit is saying that they wanted you to, and Spirit is saying like they bought around this opportunity for you to choose a new way, and you chose to stay in the same energy, right? And that's why right now, like it was over a course of where are we in November, right? So if we count 8 months back from 11, that's 2 February, right? So I said what, Cancer season. So this could have been somewhere around March time, right? That's Aries season. So it could have, this situation could have happened around Aries season as well, or it could have dealt with an Aries. See, Aries also, to if we're looking at Scorpio, is ruled by Mars. And so it's a very aggressive energy. So I feel like you all probably had like a spat with an Aries, and y'all like really butt heads, right? Let's go ahead. What else is there? This was a relationship. This was a relationship. Okay. So I feel like this was a Cancer. A Cancer had a relationship with an Aries, and this Aries boiled y'all fucking blood. Okay, also fed like a lot of just impulsive energy to your relationship, and this left you in like this trapped place where you felt as if like you knew that you wanted to create something new with them, but it's a past relationship. Yes, so Spirit brought around an old relationship back to you all to see if you're going to go about the energy in the same way. And wow, I'm sorry to say, like it feels as if you probably failed that mission. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying that like there was an energy that you all had an old contract with. But here's the good thing, is that with this new moon, Spirit is saying manifest a new relationship with your inner world, with your inner self, right? So I'm getting solar plexus and throat chakra energy, along with the root chakra and the heart chakra so far, okay? And Spirit is giving you a chance to refill your own cup. But Spirit is saying that they need you to release the hold on your old way of dealing with things. Like, release the way that you would deal with it and allow Spirit to come in and deal with it. Because Spirit is going to give you healthy boundaries with the Queen of Swords. Spirit is going to say, I have discernment. Spirit is going to say, yes, I know what to accept, but I know how to protect myself at the same time. That's what that new energy is going to bring in when you learn how to fill your own cup, water signs. Wow. What else, Spirit? Yeah, and that's when your transformation will begin. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands here. So Spirit is saying, like, they're willing to assist you in finding new grounds very fast, but you're going to have to trust this energy. You're going to have to trust the energy. It may, I feel like Spirit is not going to come through in the nicest way, just to be real. Because the Queen of Swords is she's very stern. She's very, no nonsense. Okay? She knows how to clear and cut through the smoke. Like, you don't want no smoke with the Queen of Wands. And so, I'm sorry, with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like they're saying that there could be rapid change and reciprocity for you to develop relationships that feed you, right? And quite fast, but you have to make up your mind. Queen of Wands, you have to make up your mind. Spirit is willing to bring you like this soul tribe energy, where you can speak your truth, where, like, as opposed to in the old relationships that you have dealt with, as opposed to probably being silenced because you were afraid that it would spark up like that war energy, which was affecting your large intestines, you know, which was putting more toxins into your body. Like, you were pushing through more toxic energy through the, and yeah, so like I said, the gallbladder is attached to the liver, and we hold in the liver very angry energy. Whoever that Aries is in you all's life, or have Aries placements, y'all need to get rid of them. I feel like they've served their purpose. They wanted to get you trapped into your old emotions, and they succeeded at doing that. But now it's time to heal yourself, okay? I'm getting Kuan Yin energy too. Kuan Yin, she's a goddess that hears the cries and the mercy of those who ask for forgiveness, okay? So I'm getting a lot of needing to forgive yourself here, okay? Because, like, I feel like you're beating yourself up a lot for going back to an old space. And having old emotions triggered that you worked so hard to release, okay? What is Spirit? Yeah, Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying that is truth. Spirit is saying that also your spirit guides are ready to crown you at this time. Like, your spirit guides are ready for you to take responsibility of your life and your emotions and your actions and your They're waiting for you to take responsibility for exactly what happened here. Spirit is saying that I'm gonna, again, cut through the smoke, right? The smoking mirrors. I'm gonna show you that that was just an illusion, right? Or a test to determine if you were ready to move to the new space that I have for you. Like if you were ready to like keep flowing in a direction that's going to take you to your highest path. Spirit is saying like, I don't know, like Spirit cut this short. Whatever it was, whatever this old contract was, it's kind of like if you relived it with a lover, it's kind of like it came in and went out. It's like if you developed, if it was like a business or something like that, and like it wasn't quite moving in a direction, or idea wasn't quite moving in a direction because you were about to do it in the old way, it came in and came out. Like Spirit was like rapidly trying to show that you were headed in the wrong direction. And they want to clear the right direction for you. Yeah, see? 10 of Wands. You are about to start carrying the burdens. Water signs, okay. Water signs are very empathic. So that means that you're picking up on everything in your environment. You pick up on and you suck in, all of everybody else's bullshit, and you start carrying it like it's your own. And Spirit like kind of like pulled you up out of that and say, oh no. It was like, oh no, let me go ahead and halt and put this put this big ass tree like that, like I was saying earlier, that branch in the middle of your stream and of flow, in order for you to see, right? Like this Ace of Wands, this Ace of Swords, like it's like, like spirit came in like with the hammer. Like I feel like Thor energy, came in with the hammer, was like, hey, you starting that bullshit again. You starting that bullshit again. You starting to carry, all of these emotions on you. You starting it again. It's not about to happen. Right? Because what you asked me for? You asked me for reciprocity. You asked me for a love that was equal. Right? Like I feel like father energy came in and like yoked y'all ass up. Water signs. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. This could have been a work situation. This could have also been a work situation. If it was not a love situation, it was a work situation. It was a work space. Like, Spirit saying that you were overdoing it at your job. You were overplaying your role at your job, and you started to complain because you were being penny pinched, because you were overdoing being underpaid. Spirit is saying it's time to know your worth. It's time for you to know your worth. Because you just kept swallowing everything that they would give you. They were saying like, oh, hey, water sign, can you help me with this? Can you do that? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Right? All alone, you drowning. Or, baby, you got this. Baby, you got that. Yeah, I got it. Spirit is saying release that independent energy so that you can know that it's all about reciprocity. Right? It's all about reciprocity. It's not, your relationship should not be one-sided anymore. And I feel like in terms of emotions, there's like a, I don't know, it's settling in my sacral plexus. it's a lot of victim mentality. Spirit is saying that, like, you're wise enough to know not to take a certain turn anymore. And they use that this last situation here to test you. Spirit is wanting you to operate out of your wisdom at this time, water signs, okay? Yeah, star energy. You are like, you're supposed to be right now pulling down information from the ethers and pouring it out into the people. It's like Spirit wanted you to understand that if you were to take on reciprocity and not trying to take on all of these burdens by yourself, then you would know that there's a give and take between the heavens and the earth. Because that is your sole purpose. One of your sole purposes is to bring the stars down to transmute it into communication, into water. You're supposed to be showing everybody else how to flow. Damn. I'm over here knocking stuff over. Wow. You're supposed to be showing everybody else how to flow. Right? So Spirit said release overplaying your part. That's it. Anything else, Spirit? Queen of Cups. It's time for you to nurture you. Okay? It's time for you to fill your own cup with this ether water. It's time for you to nurture your own emotions at this time, water signs. Okay? I don't care if it's being seen as selfish. Who cares? Everybody needs some time to themselves. Okay? Because you have a grand mission out here, and Spirit wants you to get a control over those emotions. Okay? Over that rage, over that anger. Because it's like you want people to call on you to heal them, but then you get angry when they need you. You start to repel it when they need you. Right? And it's because you're not pouring into your own cup, water signs. It's time for you to pour into your own cup so that it runneth over. And so everything that you have to offer out into others is something that source, like these are sources resources, not your own resources, right? You have to tap into sources resources to overflow, right? Overflow your energy, overflow what's needed of and from you at this time. And not pour from an empty cup. Like the star card, like she's definitely not empty. Like, I mean, come on. She's transmuting source energy. Thank you, Spirit. Show us which galactic council is here to help our dear water signs. And Nunaki. I'm telling y'all, reciprocity. Look how two people came out on this card like that. Reciprocity, right? Anunnaki, controlling, drama, conflict of interest. I feel like I'm talking to a Scorpio. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like I'm talking to a Scorpio right now. Scorpios can be very controlling. Scorpios could be very intense. Mars energy, right? Scorpio can be very stern, very militant. And so with the Anunnaki energy, right? This is like the tale of two brothers. So it's kind of like I'm picking up Scorpio and Cancer energy, which when you think about it, what do the Scorpion and the Cancer have in common? Claws, controlling, holding on to things too tightly. See, most Pisces know how to swim, right? Know how to just kind of like keep up with the current, go with the current, just flow with the current. But when it comes down to Scorpio and Cancer, it's the claw, it's the lockdown. This takes me to the story of what's her name? Rebecca, the children of Rebecca, which I think is Esau and Jacob, right? And which they deal with the sign of Cancer. And so again, what I'm seeing is just the claws, just wanting to hold on to things and control it, and not necessarily come from a new place, of being. And so again, the emotions that are here, the energy that's here is kind of like very victimhood kind of energy. So Spirit is wanting you all to know, water signs, to know how to balance it out and understand that you are not a victim, but you are a victor. Okay, we're moving into the energy of victory instead of victimhood. Nothing is happening to you, it's happening through you. So build up your stamina, build up your spiritual stamina, because in this particular spiritual war that we're going through at this time, you don't need to be feuding your brother, right? Because that's what Enlil and Enki did. That's what Jacob and Esau did. It's the fueling of the two aspects of oneself, or the brothers, right? It's the internal battle with the external battle. So Spirit is saying, get out of victimhood and come into victoriousness. Okay? So that means instead of being repelling to the energy that you are here to serve, bring the energy together in a reciprocal way. Okay? I hope that made sense to y'all. And I feel like with that being said, it's going to help to release a lot of this fear and anger, because it's kind of like you keep going back and forth with these emotions and this energy. You keep going back and forth between what you feel is right, versus what your other half of you feel is wrong. So take it as it resonates. Take it as it applies. Let me see here. Something is telling me to go to my PDF. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Something is telling me we're dealing with in the So yes, so the sacral plexus, or the sacral chakra I was speaking about, is about the ebb and the flow, right? So it speaks of, again, ebb and flow, having that harmonious relationship, right? So I feel like a lot of you all at this point cannot have this harmonious relationship because you are holding on to past hurts. So it's preventing flow. It's preventing you from actually doing, wow, you cannot make this up. I swear I just picked this up. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all ain't seen me shuffle or nothing. Like, I literally just like kind of like picked my cards up in here and I had them in my hand. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we gonna take this Whoa, throat chakra. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm tripping out right now, y'all. But okay. So, oh, geez, Louise. So you need to learn how to speak your truth, okay? So that those waters can move. There's a tie in between the vocal cords and the vagina. So I feel like this is a person, a feminine energy. Could be a masculine energy too. But I'm picking up on a feminine energy that doesn't know how to ask for what they want. For whatever reason, you've halted your desires because you don't know how to ask for what you want. And they often say that, like, people who are maybe single parents, who are or used to just pouring out their energy into others, get to this place where they are always used to being in servitude, but don't know how to receive, right? Or don't know how to ask for what it is that they desire. And you are stopping your desires because you just simply don't know how to ask. The throat chakra says the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. The sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulate our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Okay? Wow. So it's kind of like there's a feud between receiving what you need and giving what is asked of you. That's what I'm picking up. All right, so let me go ahead and read from how we can activate this particular energy. So let's go with the sacral chakra first. Sacral chakra. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect with the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. 13. Tomorrow, new moon, right? I said with the new moon, manifest a new aspect and a new way of receiving your desires, okay? As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and spiritual beings to the whole. The color orange is associated with the second or sacral chakra located just below the navel. It is linked to our creativity, sexuality, and emotional world. Orange encourages movement and connection with others. It is a freeing effect on the body and on the mind, stimulating creative thinking, abundance, success, and appetite. Its scent is taste. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let go of your breath with an audible sigh. Now bring your attention to your emotions. How do you feel? Are you expressing yourself the way you desire in your daily life? Are you inspired? What do you do to express your creativity? How about your sexuality? Perhaps it's time for a new project or love affair. Okay? Like, I'm really hearing closed mouths don't get fed. So I don't mind asking for head. I ain't say that was the energy. Throat chakra. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. This is so very interesting. Why? Because both of them have the flower of life. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This is so interesting that both of these come out like this with the Anunnaki card, because look, they're like cut from the same cloth. Okay, Spirit is saying that you're having an internal battle with victim and victorhood. Come on, y'all. Okay, come on, y'all. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of connection as humans and spiritual beings to the whole. Okay, you're connected to the whole. You are the star. Look at that energy. Pay attention to the colors, y'all. What? Blue and red or orangey. Blue and red and orange. Blue and orange. Blue and yellow and orange. It's all there. The color blue is associated with the fifth or throat chakra located in the area of the neck. It is linked to communication, our ability to express our needs and desires. Blue is cooling, a mentally relaxing color, and it pacifies the nervous system. It connects us to holistic thought. It generates wisdom and supports our communication and speech skills. Blue is considered the color of truth. Its sense is hearing. So the sacral chakra sense is taste. The throat chakra sense is sacral chakra. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect with the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. 13. Tomorrow, new moon, right? I said with the new moon, manifest a new aspect and a new way of receiving your desires, okay? As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and spiritual beings to the whole. The color orange is associated with the second or sacral chakra located just below the navel. It is linked to our creativity, sexuality, and emotional world. Orange encourages movement and connection with others. It is a freeing effect on the body and on the mind, stimulating creative thinking, abundance, success, and appetite. Its sense is taste. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let go of your breath with an audible sigh. Now bring your attention to your emotions. How do you feel? Are you expressing yourself the way you desire in your daily life? Are you inspired? What do you do to express your creativity? How about your sexuality? Perhaps it's time for a new project or love affair. Okay? Like, I'm really hearing closed mouths don't get fed. So I don't mind asking for head. I ain't say that was the energy. I feel like what Spirit is saying between these two energies is that you have two ears, one mouth. Okay? You ought to listen more than you are to speak. So, meaning you are to receive. In this era of your life, more than you are to give. Okay? So Spirit wants you to try receiving. Try the energy of receiving. Get back into the feminine flow, water signs, okay? Try this. Think for a moment about the last time you really expressed a deep truth to someone. How did it feel to be completely honest and authentic in your expression? Are you always able to express yourself that way? If not, what holds you back? Allow somebody to help you. All right? All right, my beautiful water signs, let's go ahead and get into our breathing. We are going to take a nice deep breath in. Hold that breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold that breath in your sacral plexus. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Bring that energy all the way up into your throat chakra. Feel a nice blue energy in your throat. Hold it there. And release. Envision a nice, beautiful white light clearing off all old energy, clearing off victimhood and bringing in victoriousness. You are light. You are wavy. You are worthy, water signs. Peace.